Welcome you all again for the thermodynamic lecture series. So in the today's lecture we are going to solve two more problem on heat engine and heat pump which are connected in a parallel connection. So problem number 18. A Carnot heat engine takes heat from an infinite reservoir at 550 degrees Celsius and rejects it to a sink at 275 degrees Celsius. Okay, so on Carnot engine there, which is taking a heat from that higher temperature reservoir. The temperature reservoir TH1 is 550 degrees Celsius and it rejects to the sink, that is cold reservoir temperature TL1 is 275 degrees Celsius. Then half of the work delivered by the engine is used to run a generator and other half of the work is used to run the heat pump. That is, the work done which is given from the heat engine will be denoted as W1. Okay, so that's W1 which is equal to W by 2 or otherwise W2 by 2. Okay, so which is used to run the heat pump. So heat pump, here it is heat pump, which takes other half of the heat pump, which takes the heat at 275 degrees Celsius and rejects it at 440 degree Celsius. That is, TH2 is 440 degrees Celsius and TL2 is 275 degrees Celsius because it is heat pump. So what is the purpose of heat pump? It is taken out the heat from the lower temperature reservoir and it supplies the heat to your higher temperature reservoir. Then express the heat rejected at 440 degrees Celsius by the heat pump as the percentage of heat supplied to the engine at 550 degrees Celsius. If the operation of the generator is 500 kilowatt. Okay, so that is, here in the problem they have said that whatever the work delivered by the engine is used to run the generator and also half of the work is to use to run the heat pump. That is, this work is given. The generator work is given as 500 kilowatt. If the generator work is 500 kilowatt, then what about your total work done the engine gives? That is, this is half of the work which is given by the engine. So the engine total work done is given by the engine is 1000 kilowatt. Then the remaining amount is given to the heat pump, so it is 500 kilowatt. So basically this term can be written as like this: work done 2 is equal to work done 1 divided by 2, or otherwise work done 1 is equal to u by 2. Okay. So as a result we need to find it out: QR1 plus QS2 divided by QS1, and also the heat rejected by the heat pump at 440 degree Celsius, that is QR2. So efficiency of the heat engine will be TH1 minus TL1 divided by TH1. You substitute all the temperature values, then your efficiency of the heat engine will be 33.41%. Then your efficiency will be work done divided by heat supplied. Then you know this work done is given as 500 kilowatt. That is, in the question they have stated that whatever the work done taken out from the heat engine, which is supplied half to your generator and half of to your heat pump. So this generator work is 500 kilowatt. This is the half amount of work. Then what about the full amount of the heat engine work? This is 500, means the full amount of the work is 1000 kilowatt. Then this 1000 kilowatt is split into generator 500 kilowatt, and this 500 kilowatt is given to run the heat pump. Okay. So work done one is 1000 kilowatt. Then again QS1 will be 2992.7 kilowatt. So with this, you can use the formula work done is equal to QS1 minus QR1. So work done 1 is 1000 kilowatt, QS1 is 2992.7. So with this we can find it out QR1 here. Okay, so we need to find it out QR1 plus QS2 divided by QS1. Okay, so here again COP in the second condition for the heat pump, we need to find it out COP of the heat pump. If this is heat pump, so we have to put TH2 divided by work done. Okay, so that is TH2 divided by TH2 minus TL2. Okay, so this TH2 is given and TH2 minus TL2 is also given, so we can find out the COP of this heat pump will be 4.32. Again, the COP of the heat pump can be written as heat supplied divided by your work done. Okay, so work done 2 is again 500 kilowatt. It is understood from the problem. Okay, then COP is, find it out from the previous case, you substitute, you get QS2 value here. Okay, so once if you know QS2, then work done 2 is equal to QS2 minus QR2. That is 500, which is equal to 2160 minus QR2. Then QR2 is equal to 1660 kilowatt. Then we can easily find out that QR1 plus QS2 divided by QS1, as all the values we know, QR1, QS2 and QS1. You substitute all those values to get a ratio of 1.387. So as a result, we have find out this QR1 plus QS2 by QS1, which is equal to 1.387. and also the heat rejected by the heat pump at 440 degrees Celsius also. Okay. Problem number 19. A heat pump working on the Carnot cycle, okay, here it is heat pump, okay, heat pump working on the Carnot cycle takes in heat from the reservoir at 5 degrees Celsius and delivers it to a heat reservoir at 60 degrees Celsius. That is, TL2 is 5 degrees Celsius and TH2 is 60 degrees Celsius. A heat engine is driven by a source of 840 degrees Celsius, so TH1, here a heat engine is there, it's driven by the source, so TH1 is 840 degrees Celsius and rejects heat at a reservoir at 60 degrees Celsius, so TL1 is 60 degrees Celsius. A reversible heat engine, in addition to driving the heat pump, also drives the machine that absorbs 30 kilowatt. Okay, so listen here. A reversible heat engine which is used to drive the heat pump and also that drives a machine. Okay, so whatever the work output we are taking out from the heat engine which is used to drive one machine and also to drive the heat pump. Okay, if the heat pump extracts 17 kilojoule per second, okay, so the heat pump extracts 17 kilojoule per second, that is QR2 17 kilojoule per second from the 5 degrees Celsius reservoir. Determine the rate of heat supply from the 840 degree Celsius source, that is QS1 they are asking, and also the rate of heat rejection, that is QR1 plus QS2 they are asking. So these are all the data they have given. Okay, in addition to this, work is given here, work done is equal to 30 kilowatt. So this is your diagram. So in this heat engine will runs one machine. Okay, heat engine will runs one machine and also it will use to drive the heat pump here. So we need to find out the heat supplied from the heat source 840 degrees Celsius, that is QS1, and also this is 60 degrees Celsius reservoir and this is 60 degrees Celsius reservoir. With this, both heat rejection is here, it is QR1 and here it is QS2. So it is QR1 plus QS2 we need to find. That is, efficiency is equal to TH for the heat engine is TH1 minus TL1 divided by TH1, as we all know. Then you substitute the values of the temperatures. Okay, so the temperatures for the heat engine. Then your efficiency of the heat engine will be 70.08%. Then COP of this heat pump. COP of the heat pump, the formula will be TH2 divided by TH2 minus TL2. Then you can find it out the COP. Okay. Then the COP of this heat pump, because we need to find it out this Q1 value, but we didn't know about this QR1 also. Okay, so what are the values we can know in the problem? The value known in the problem is QR2. So you can move on to this second heat pump, then we can come for this heat engine. Okay, here we know QR2, right? So you write COP is equal, COP of heat pump is equal to QS2 by W2, that is W2 can be expanded as QS2 minus QR2. COP of the heat pump is, find it out from the previous slide, is 6.05. Then you can equate, then you can find it out QS2 as 20.36 kilojoule. Okay, so if you know QR2 and QS2, then we can find it out W2. Okay, so W2 is equal to QS2 minus QR2. Substitute those values to get W2 is equal to 3.36 kilojoule per second. So if you know W2 and W, then we can find it out W1. So as we all know, W1 is equal to W plus W2, or otherwise we can write W is equal to W1 minus W2. Okay, so here W is given as 30 in the problem, and W2 is here 3.36. Then we can find it out W1 is equal to 33.36 kilojoule per second. So if you know W1, then what we can do, we can know the efficiency of the heat engine also, then we can find it out heat supplied. So that is, if you know the efficiency of the heat engine will be work done divided by heat supplied, the efficiency of the heat engine will be already find it out by using the Carnot efficiency formula, that is TH1 minus TL1 divided by TH1, which is equal to 70%. You substitute those values here. Okay, then as we know work done, that is 33.36 here. Then QS1 is equal to 47.66 kilojoule per second. Okay, so if you know work done 1, okay, then it is QS1 minus QR1, you know work done 1 and also heat supplied 1, then automatically we can find it out QR1 as 14.3 kilojoule per second. Then we can find it out QR1 plus QS2 as 34.66 kilojoule per second. So as a result, the rate of heat supplied from this 840 degree Celsius source QS1 is equal to 47.66 kilojoule per second, and this heat rejection to the 60 degree Celsius, this one and also this one, that is QR1 plus QS2 is 34.66 kilojoule per second.